The LA Chargers are in a much better position heading into the 2025 offseason compared to last year. Last offseason, the team had to work hard just to free up enough cap space to meet the NFL's compliance requirement. Trading Keenan Allen was a difficult decision for the LA Chargers during the 2024 offseason, one that came with significant sacrifice. The team found itself well beyond the salary cap limit and had no choice but to part ways with Allen after unsuccessful attempts to negotiate a contract extension that would have reduced his 2024 cap hit. However, the situation has dramatically improved since then. The Chargers now enter the offseason with a projected $63.4 million in cap space, the fifth most in the entire league. The 2024 season made the Chargers' position clear, revealing where they stand and highlighting their gaps. To address these needs, they'll need to make smart moves in free agency. With high-profile free agents like Trey Smith and Tee Higgins available at key positions, and the team looking to re-sign Khalil Mack, the Chargers may look for ways to free up additional cap space this offseason to strengthen their roster. So, luckily, the Chargers are in a great position to significantly boost their already considerable cap space, with just 4 straightforward moves this offseason by either cutting or altering the player's contract. Taking these steps could position the team to bring in several high-profile players, strengthening their roster for the upcoming season. What's up, Chargers fans? Welcome to the NFL Playbook Charger. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This channel is all about breaking down everything you need to know about the Bolts. So the first one is obviously trading or cutting Joey Bosa. He could free up $25.36 million in cap space for the Chargers. Bosa's uncertain future in Los Angeles has been a major talking point this offseason, with many expecting him to become a cap casualty. Despite being one of the most recognized names at the edge rusher position, his performance in 2024 didn't justify his hefty price tag. In 2024, Joey Bosa was an average edge rusher and once again dealt with injury, a recurring issue in recent years. While Bosa has been outstanding in the past, his recent performance doesn't justify the massive $36.4 million cap hit he carries for the upcoming season. Ideally, the Chargers would find a trade partner willing to take a chance on Joey Bosa, hoping he could provide a 1-year boost at the edge rusher position. If a trade doesn't materialize, the team will likely part ways with him purely to free up cap space. The second one is Rashawn Slater. No, I am not asking to cut him. Instead, he is eligible for an extension this offseason, and it's in the Chargers' best interest to get a deal done quickly. At his end-of-season news conference, Jim Harbaugh was asked about offensive line play, and he said, "We feel like we have the absolute best tackle group in pro football." He was genuinely mentioning Rashawn Slater. The last thing the team needs is a contract dispute dragging into training camp. Especially since his price tag will only rise the longer they wait. Slater's future cap hits will be significant, but an extension could help the Chargers save money this season by converting part of his salary into a signing bonus. According to Over the Cap, extending Slater this offseason could free up nearly $14.3 million in cap space. The third one is Trey Pipkins. Cutting him would save the Chargers $6.75 million in cap space. The team experimented with Pipkins at right guard last season, but it didn't pan out. With an opportunity to exit his contract, the Chargers need to move on and find a better option to fill the starting right guard position for 2025 and beyond. Cutting Trey Pipkins wasn't an option last offseason, as it would have cost the Chargers financially. However, his struggles at right guard in 2024 have likely sealed the end of his time in Los Angeles, as he didn't do enough to secure his future with the team. Pipkins should not be starting next season, and the Chargers are unlikely to pay a backup offensive lineman, especially one who didn't perform well, $9.25 million. That's simply too much for a mediocre backup in a key position. And the last one is Derwin James. Restructuring his contract could free up $7.75 million in cap space. The Chargers don't have many options for restructuring this offseason, but James is the most logical candidate. While this move is the least likely of the 4, as it would increase his cap hit in 2025, the Chargers could make it happen if they need to create space right now. A simple restructuring would convert Derwin James's $13.75 million salary into a signing bonus, spreading it out between this season and 2026, the final year of his contract. This would lower James's 2025 cap hit to $16.1 million, but his 2026 cap hit would increase to over $31 million. The Chargers would still have the option to cut Derwin James next offseason to save money, if necessary, but that might not even be required. Currently, the team ranks 31st in cap spending for 2026, with a projected $174.6 million in cap space. Of course, that $174.6 million in projected cap space will shrink if the Chargers make several big moves this offseason. However, the team can afford 1 year of an elevated cap hit for James, if they need to allocate an extra $7 million this year. If the Chargers make these four moves, they would end up with over $117.5 million in cap space, putting them in a strong position to make improvement. You know, NFL is all about gathering right pieces and using them according to the plan. So the Chargers have the opportunity to gather as much as they can and make the NFL feel their presence. So what do you think? Share your thoughts in the comment section.